Alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I document my process to becoming a profitable trader. In this video I'm going to be going over my February recap, negative $55.49. I'm going to be going over about 4 trades. I'm also going to be going over things I learned, things that happened in February, and things that I could be doing better. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in there. Alright everybody, welcome in. So like I said, February trading recap, negative $55.49. One thing that you guys are going to see in here is that I'm not taking breakouts at the initial breakout and I'm quote unquote chasing them. In this market, that's definitely not going to work, and that's a bad habit. So that's something that I need to remove from my arsenal. Another thing is a lot of breakouts are just getting stuffed in this market. Once I show you guys a chart, you guys will be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm having difficulty selling off the last 25%. I feel like I'm more emotionally involved with that less 25% that I sell off. And I feel a lot of FOMO. I don't want to give back gains. And the FOMO is, well, what if this runs higher? So on and so forth. And pretty much what this means is selling off the last 25%. I'll show you guys in a chart. But let's say I buy $1,000 worth of a stock or $500 worth of a stock. You know, I'll sell off $100 here, $250 here, then I'll sell off another $100 here, and then I'll save the rest, the last 25%. So what I have noticed is that I definitely have more emotions with the last 25% rather than just the initial trade. And that's probably because it's working out. And I'm like, oh crap, this thing's working out, and let's just see how far this can run. But also, I need to be clear on where my risk is with that last 25%, and that's not something I've been able to get down. Also, selling the last 25% can hold me back. I'll show you a trade on where it did hold me back and where I shouldn't have just emotionally sold. The next thing is I need to be more mindful of how I use my buying power because that can also hold me back. And so the thing about trading is that it's very counterintuitive. So I need to be more mindful of how I use my buying power, but I also need to trust myself more on the fact that when I go into a trade, I'm going into this trade because I really believe that it's going to work. And to go more into depth into being more mindful of how I use my buying power is that so right now I'm under PDT. I don't have a $25,000 account. Let me look at the camera here. I don't have a $25,000 account. So I'm under the PDT rule. So what that means is if I have a $1,000 account and I buy $500 worth of a stock, and if I win or lose $100, I won't be able to see that $500 plus or minus whatever I gained or lost within the next 2 days. So now I don't have that buying power to play with another play that comes up. And the reason why I say that can hold me back and it's counterintuitive is because me thinking that, number one, if I go into this play, I'm not going to have any opportunity to go into the next play. That's FOMO. That's fear of missing out. That's me not trusting myself that I think that this trade that I'm going to go into is going to be beneficial for me. And then the other part is I need to trust myself more, is that, well, I'm going into this trade because I do believe that it's going to, go up. I'm not going to go into a trade that I think is going to go down. I'm not shorting a stock. So that's a big thing that I'm balancing with right now. This is my first full month of trading in several months, so I'm not being too hard on myself, but me not trusting myself and me balancing those two things out is what's really holding me back. And I could see that. Which leads to this last one. It's okay to lose money. I need to realize that it's okay to lose money. And I've realized that lately I'm okay with losing money. It's just how do I explain this? I'm okay with losing money. I just don't like it when I don't go into a play because I don't trust myself. And this whole February thing recap comes down to me not trusting myself more. And I made a tweet that I'm okay with, losing money, but I don't want to not trust myself and then I lose money. I'd rather trust myself and then lose money, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and jump into some charts here. This is going to be fairly quick. Where is it at? It's right here. So the first one I want to show you guys, let me do this. Bam, bam. So the first one I want to show you guys is this. This ties into me kind of chasing the breakout. The breakout would have been right here at 450, but I chased it at, 475. That's not good. I shouldn't have done that. And then how I said that breakouts are just getting stuffed. They got stuffed right here at 5, and I just cut my position there for a small loss of $15. Okay. With this one, this is what I'm talking about, selling off my position. This one I was playing a breakout, beautiful, beautiful, boom, broke out. I sold one right here just to lock in some gains. Sold right here, locked in some gains. And then this right here is where I got very this is where I got very sketchy. I got very sketchy with this big drawdown. But I also need to remind myself that with these Nasdaqs that I play, they're gonna come down. Sometimes they need to come down so they could go and do this, and that's just something that I messed up on. I sold this one and then I saw it going down more, and I was just too emotional about it, and I just said, screw this, I'm gonna go all out. So I went all out rather than having a defined risk, which probably, and again, hindsight is 2020, right? Which probably should have been this right here, but I didn't want to give back all these gains. So that's what I mean by FOMO, not having a set risk, not wanting to give back gains. That's just something I need to practice more, because I miss out on this big run. And even if I didn't sell out here on the top, maybe I could have even just gotten this, and I would have been happy with that. Okay, so the next one is this. This is another example of breakouts just getting stuffed. So we had the run up, made its high of day, came back down, it consolidated. I saw this consolidation, and this was my confirmation that, at least I thought was going to be my confirmation that I was going to break out more, and it just didn't do that. It got stuffed here at this whole number at 210. So it came back down. It made a higher high of a consolidation. So consolidation right here, a higher one right here at 180. And then it went up, and I was like, okay, boom, break out more. That just didn't happen. So I cut right here at my risk, which was the previous consolidation here. Hope this is making sense. Boom. Okay, this one. Which one was this one? This was AI. I held this one overnight. I did not like holding this overnight. I do not like holding Nasdaqs overnight. Am I going to in the future? Probably. But yeah, this one I was just playing this breakout. Boom. Didn't happen right here. Got stuffed. Still held my risk. Boom, boom. Came back down. I didn't cut because it didn't hit my risk right here. And then since I was sized in pretty decently, to be honest with you guys, I don't remember how negative I was. It was probably like, I don't know, like $12, $10, something like that. So I could handle that. And then it ended up working out. This wash right here, I did not like at 27, right before 27. So I just ended up cutting my whole position. Those are the 4 trades that I wanted to go over with you guys. Let me go back to my face. Oh, that's big. That's what she said. Okay, so that's what I wanted to go over with you guys. Again, I do this to document my trading process. I'm still a newbie in this, but I don't doubt that I could consistently make money with this. Things that I need to work on is just trusting myself more. I just need to trust myself more. I need to be okay with losing money, and I need to manage my emotions a lot better. In this next recap for March, maybe I'll even do a John's Trading Journal on it. I think that would be a good form of content. To where I need to stick to my risk, I need to follow my plan, and I just need to stick to it no matter how I feel. this market, no market doesn't care about my feelings. This trade doesn't care about my feelings. I'm pressing buttons and I'm looking at charts and I'm looking at numbers all day. My feelings are irrelevant. So I need to stop letting my feelings get in the way of this, because I feel like sometimes it does hold me back. Actually, I don't feel like. I know that it holds me back. So with that being said, this is my February trading recap. It is what it is. It's part of the journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys on the next one.